Hey guys, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to my friends out there. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? I got AMC up here, and we can change the other charts on here for you, depending what you guys want to look at. Looks like AMC's sitting at 1298. If that is correct. We want to look at Doge, of course, and we want to watch. I might want to watch Palantir. And another one that I think should be on everybody's radar is Nike. Guys, if you are new, please don't forget to smash the like button to send this live stream out to more viewers. It will help your girl out. Wow, Nike's moving up nice this morning. Hold on. Was that it? No, that was something else. Okay. Doge is moving up. Dogecoin is moving up. Dogecoin just got a huge spike. Wow. How's everybody doing? Let me check the stream health real quick, guys. Let me check check everything out here. Let me check everything out here, make sure everything is good. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning to my friends out there. Good morning. Alright, just fed the doggos, just walked the doggos, just took them out, fed them. If you hear crunch, 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 that is the doggos finishing their breakfast. I made some coffee at home today. I did not go to Wawa. In my favorite Stitch mug, check it out. In my favorite Stitch mug, Stitch Hawaiian 626 blend, courtesy of Aldi's. I made some Aldi's coffee, German blend. Got the squid here. She's wanting to get up on my shoulder. Doge just popped up like in a huge way. Look at that. And I got my little Doge there in the corner, guys, because you know I'm a big fan of Doge. Doge just popped up to 51 cents. Looks like she's trying to head to 52 cents. We got Palantir. We got Palantir around the $20 mark. We got Nike at 136. I think this is a good one to scoop up. Next month, you're going to lock in that dividend if you start building out a position in Nike right now. Not only that, but it's a commodity, and it's not going to be as volatile as some of your other small cap or high growth stocks. Okay, it might be a nice solid pick for you guys. Another one I really like is Coca-Cola. I really like Johnson & Johnson. You got to get a couple of those dividend stocks in there, guys, to balance out all this volatility with all the these other stocks that we love, like Space and Palantir, Nano Dimension, and Neo, and things like that, right? You gotta lend it some stability. Let me check and see if anybody's on the chat here. See what's going on. What are you doing? Oh my goodness, I'm being a tart. Alright, let's see what's going on here, guys. Guys, if you're not subscribed, please do me a massive favor and hit that juicy red subscribe button. It helps the channel out tremendously, does not cost you a thing, and it helps me put out more videos for you guys. Trying to build it up to 300 subs. Thanks to all my subs out there, guys. You know I love you. You know, Nora loves you. Big shout out to some of my OGs, some of my supporters out there: Lucas Murphy, Peter DiCarlo, Michelle Morar. We got Rasta Stocks, Disruptive Wealth Creation, Brown Asset Management, Dapper Dividends, and the Dividend Tree. So many. If I forgot you, please just leave a comment in the comment section and I'll give you a shout out on the next one. All right. Rasta Stocks, Disruptive. Hey, good morning, Trisha. Good morning. Did you get a new phone? No, I did not. My phone is looking cray-cray right now. I cracked the screen. I'm usually not one of those people that breaks the screen on their phone, but it fell off the kitchen counter onto a tile floor, so that would break any phone. But I'm going to upgrade to an iPhone. I decided I'm going to go back to an iPhone. I just don't know who I'm going to go with or which one. Might just go to Boost and grab one from Boost. Yeah, Trish, I did a good job breaking my beater phone. It was already out of memory. I bought this Motorola G-Fast, this one right here, and it ran out of memory. I can't even add any more apps, so I was not thrilled about that. The guy that sold it to me, it was cheap, I'll give it that. The price was right, but it ran out of memory so fast, which doesn't make sense in today's day and age. I want to be able to add as many apps on here as I need to, and of course I have the trading apps that I like to have. Speaking of which, if you would like Webull, please check out my link. This is Webull. If you're new on here, I put up the charts on Webull. This is the Webull Desktop Edition. If you join Webull right now, Webull will give you 2 free stocks. One you will get immediately, and the second when you add $100 to your portfolio. And that's how that works. Gotta give that little plug. And if you'd like to join Capitalist Academy, I have a link in the banner. You can join your first month for 90% off, and those guys live stream at 9:15 to 10:15 Monday to Friday. I am almost always in there. If you like that, go ahead and join. It's a money back guarantee. Check that out. So get those out of the way. What's everybody looking at this morning? Of course, we got AMC at 12.98. I have one call option, which was massively risky, and I might lose it, the whole thing, but then again, I might make a whole bunch of money on it. I decided to take a risk, and I got the, let me see what it is. I got the AMC $12.50 call, and that expires June 11th. So I felt as though by that time frame, I thought AMC would be popping off. The squeeze will have squoze. Now, I'm not the type of person to go too crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna put leveraged money or borrowed money or credit card money into AMC because I think it's definitely gonna squeeze. Guys, just be smart about that. I don't have a massive amount of shares of AMC, but I have enough that if this thing does go the way it's suspected to go, I'll make some tendies. You'll know it. You'll know it happened when I come walking into work with a gigantic pizza, and I'm like, yeah, Nora, the Stock Explorer bought lunch today. You'll know that I made some tendies on the AMC, guys, right? Don't want to forget to drink my coffee before it gets cold. Allergies are still kicking up. I rubbed my eye last night. This eye here, I rubbed it. I was playing with the dogs, petting them and stuff, and and they sleep in my room, and I am mildly allergic to them, but not like I would be allergic to cats. I'm a dog person for that reason, but I forgot I was, horse playing with them, and I rubbed my eye, like, when you're like getting ready to go to bed and you like go crazy, rub your eye, and it like swelled, it almost swelled shut, like it was really, I'm surprised it's open this morning. I goofed. I should not have rubbed my eyes. My mom used to yell at me when I was a little kid, don't rub your eyes, but anyway, hopefully I don't look too crazy this morning. And don't forget, this is not financial advice. Everything I say on here is for entertainment. And Squid gives you 2 paws up. She's up here chilling. I know I got at least 2 friends to get AMC, and if everybody just buys 10 more shares this week, we should have a really nice, exciting week ahead of us. I could see this thing having a massive amount of volume flowing in this week because of all the social media and all the videos and all the people that are backing it. Not only that, but they're starting to get celebrities to back AMC. I believe I heard Chance the Rapper, and I wouldn't know Chance the Rapper if I tripped over Chance the Rapper, but I just hear that mentioned, that he is promoting it. And then, you never know who else might get behind it. And then you're going to have a massive inflow because you're going to have the hip-hop community behind it. They should just pay for these borrowed shares, let the squeeze, and take the L and move on and let us do our thing, But they're fighting it. They keep beating it down. Eventually, it looks like we're just gaining a bigger and bigger AMC army the longer they drag this thing out. So if they want to drag it out, you're just going to get a bigger AMC army, and you're going to get more people buying shares. You're going to get, like Lou said, you're going to have Abuelita. She's even going to have shares, and she doesn't even know what it is, right? They're going to be signing Grandma up on on Webull on her phone. Here, yeah, Grandma, you need this. Don't worry about it. I got you. You'll get 2 free stocks, and you're going to buy some AMC, and you're going to be good. We'll go to bingo, and we'll have a good time, right? So, that's how that's going to go. I think this is something unprecedented and something that even they are not ready for. They did stress tests on the banks because when this thing rips, you're going to have people with money that never had this kind of money before, and it's going to get kind of crazy, right? But I hope you don't have them all in the RH, and those are initials for a particular broker, and not the one I have displayed right here. Make sure that you have some in another broker, because you know what happens. The sell button disappears, or it says we are having server errors, or gets frozen, or whatever, whatever the case may be. You want to have some in a different broker, okay? Don't have all your AMC in the RH, and that's all I'll say about that. I do have some, but I plan on selling the ones that are in the RH on the early end, and then if it goes to a higher level, I will have those. I will hold fast to those that I have in Webull for a longer time frame. But the first ones I'm selling are going to be the ones in the RH, okay? And you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? Now, if you have TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity, or any of those other big dog brokerages that are self-clearing, you don't have to worry about any foolishness, because they are not going to pull the same stunts. But I'm not going to take any chances. Those will definitely be the first to go when that hits my price target. I'm looking at it realistically. If it hits 100, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? People are talking about 1,000, 2,000. Man, if a couple of these hit 100 on the old RH, I think I'm going to cash them out. I'm not trying to trip about it, but we'll be holding Diamond Hand and the other ones. So, you know, I'll still be supporting the guerrillas out there, the AMC Army. I will still be out there supporting my friends out there, but sorry, there's a certain broker out there I don't really trust, and I the only reason I still have it is because it makes it easy to do option plays, which could be a blessing and a curse, because the easier it is, the more likely you are to do it, and sometimes it's not good to do options, and this week I would not do any options on anything whatsoever, because I don't trust the market right now. I don't trust the market right now at all. Okay, you know, there's going to be winners and losers. There's going to be people that win money on AMC, and then there's going to be people that lose money on other stocks, because where do you think that money is going to come from? They're going to sell off some of their other positions, and sometimes the new kid on the block is the first one to go. You know, your Neo, your Nano Dimension, your Charge Point, right? IPOE, you know, stuff like that, right? Disney's still at a great price. If you guys don't have a position, you may want to keep an eye on the Diz. Let's take a look. I think she's gonna go over $200 a share in the next month or so, and you're gonna want to be in. Wow, $173.70. That is a great deal on the Diz. Another one I was looking at is Comcast. They're both going to make tons of money. Comcast owns Universal Studios, and that, trust me when I tell you, they will be flooding into these theme parks. They just lifted the outdoor mask restriction. It is going to happen, and they are going to make big moolah on the tourist. And one thing I don't agree with what Disney did, and I think it was kind of not a cool move on their part, Disney did not extend the ability for locals or Florida residents, I'm speaking of the Disney World, which is in Orlando, Florida, which is where I live. They will not let you buy an annual pass, okay, unless you had an annual pass in the past and you were renewing it. Now, I do have friends that have them, and of course, I have a friend that works there, but he does not always want to take me there, because who wants to come from work and then go right back to work, right? But occasionally in the wintertime we will go when the weather is nice and cool here. But Disney did this for one reason only, and that is because they know that the tourists from other countries and other states spend more money at Disney, right? So they know this. They collect your data. You're in the Disney app and all this, and they know what you're buying, because you, of course, with the whole health crisis thing, you had to buy everything. A lot of the restaurant reservations and things that you bought, you had to do it through the app. They know they spend more money than the locals do. The locals are going to come in dragging a cooler with some sandwiches and sodas, or a backpack full of snacks and stuff. Tourists don't think many times, but some of them do. They don't think about that, and they go in there and they pay these absolutely outrageous prices for the food and the drinks and the sodas and all of that as you walk through the park. And of course it's hot, so you're gonna be buying drinks and ices, and all of that, right? And they know that the tourists are gonna spend more money. So if I wanted to go get an annual pass, which that would probably cost me about $600, I can't do it. Because they are trying to maximize their profits. But looking at it from a business standpoint, I can't get mad at Disney because they have to do what they have to do, right? So that is just one thing I didn't particularly agree with, because I think they should always take care of the locals. But if the locals are going to jam up the park and make it crowded and not spend the money that they need people to spend, well, of course, then they decided not to make it easy for them to do that. So if you are a local and you want to go, you can go, but you have to pay the full ticket price at the gate, or you buy it online, I'm sure, and then you won't have that card for the discounts and things of that nature. So basically you're a local and you're going to be paying full price. And for that reason, I'm not really down with that. Unless AMC goes to 1,000 a share, then I'm taking all my friends to Disney and I won't care, right? But yeah, so that's how they're going about making some of their money back that they lost, and they lost millions and millions. But they did rather well. Anyway, I wanted to focus on the AMC action. Of course, that's not really going to pop off. That's not going to start really popping off until the morning bell. And then you're going to see that flood of volume, and you're going to see all that price action jumping off, right? For that. I did my taxes on Saturday. Yes, I procrastinated on that. I did my taxes on Saturday, and I used H&R Block, the online one, and I did them myself. And I do have a house, and I do have some investments. So, it wasn't like 1, 2, 3. I did have to take some time and enter a lot of things. And what I like is a lot of the brokers will allow you to download a PDF version of your statement, as far as how much capital gains, how much you made on your stocks. And the Robinhood one was actually very easily done. I downloaded the PDF. It went right into H&R Block, no problem. Boop, it took it. It broke it down. It entered all the little entries for me. The one that was tricky was Webull, because Webull is not called Webull in H&R Block. Webull uses a company called Apex Clearing. So when you go on to H&R Block and you're trying to enter your Webull, your profits and losses, that form, it's not called Webull, and you can't enter Webull. It will not recognize it. It's called Apex Clearing. So you put in Apex Clearing, and it says go ahead and sign into your Apex Clearing, right? So as I'm signing in, like I would sign into Webull, it's like use this number for this, and use your user ID number for that, and then for the password or whatever. So I'm following directions. It's like nothing. So I had to enter those manually. So that was a bit of a hassle. I wish H&R Block would have gotten together with Webull and made that more streamlined, but maybe they're not as big or as popular as Robinhood, so they did not have that feature where you could just upload the PDF like that. But anyway, so I did that one by hand. And then, of course, it wants you to enter the cost basis. So the cost basis, of course, is not what you made in profit. I think it's the total volume of money that you traded back and forth. So it makes it look to the novice person like a humongous amount of money. But really, it extrapolates the profit and loss from that, which is in another column, and then you put in your your profits or loss or whatever, blah blah blah, and then that's different. And then at the end, it makes it look like you made a massive amount of money on stocks when truly you just made a small percentage of that as profit on that one, guys, right? So it's a little confusing for someone who's done their taxes for the first time, but I was able to figure it out. I was able to figure that out. Guys, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Allergies are still pretty rough. Allergies still pretty rough. What are you guys buying this week? If AMC dips down into like anywhere between 10 and 12, I'm grabbing some more. I mean, I don't have limited amounts of cash, but I do have enough where I can grab a few more of the AMC, right? Grab a few more. And add to that position for the Gorilla Gang. I was really considering adding it to the new account challenge, but I just don't know. I don't know where it's going to go, but I think long term at this price, I think you're not going to lose your money. That's my advice. I mean, even at $12.98, I don't see you really losing. It's probably going to go up between the $30 and $50 range at the very least, right? Because they're doing amazing, and they have all of this attention and all of these supporters. Okay, so I don't know why this is saying $12.98. Let's take a look, because on that's odd, because on Robinhood it's showing it up 3.93 up to $13.50. So I'm not sure why that looks frozen. Maybe this isn't reflecting the pre-market price action. Let's see. Let me switch to because I can look on my Thinkorswim too and see what that says. Let's see what that says. And that account is down a fraction of 1% this morning. That's why I'm not buying anything. I don't trust the market this week. Hate to say that, but I know how to pump the brakes and be cool and just kind of watch. You don't always have to jump in. Check out the video I did with the new account week 19 and I'll explain that to you. Sometimes it's better just to build up your cash reserves, build up your dry powder instead of jumping in and getting caught in what is called a bull trap. And you can Google that and watch YouTube videos about what a bull trap is. It is basically you're jumping in and they're faking you out, and when you get to the peak, big money, which is who moves the market. Just so you guys know, we don't move the market, right? With even though you think your thousands of dollars can budge the market, it can't. It can't. So you're kind of playing in their playground. You're playing on their playing field. You're playing on their playing field, right? And you're trying to follow the ebbs and flows of how the market's flowing. And once you get good at that, you can start making some nice money with some trades, right? But until then, some newbies are always going to be coming in the market, and they're going to buy at the peak, and they're going to get caught up in the emotion of it. And what I would like to talk about also is don't get caught up in the emotional nature of trading and investing. If you get caught up in emotion, and especially AMC, you can definitely get caught up in the emotion of it very easily, especially for people who have risked more or leveraged more than truly that was comfortable for their budget. You are going to get emotional. There's no doubt about it. And then once you're trading with emotion, you tend to not do as well. That's a statistical fact. It is proven. Once you're trading with all of that emotion, whether it be happiness or anger, you are more likely to make, impulsive decisions and maybe not do what is tactically the best way to enter or exit a trade, right? Because you're all hyped up, you're all jazzed up, not just from the coffee, but just you're watching these YouTube videos, you're watching YouTubers tell everybody you guys are going to be so rich, you're going to go you're going to be on a private island next month and stuff like that. Guys, keep it real. Definitely try to keep it real, guys. I'm in it, but I'm not in it to an extent where like I completely lost my mind, right? You want to keep one foot in reality, guys. Keep one foot in reality. Let's see what my Robinhood's looking like. Robinhood. All right, so my Oxy is down a little bit. My Oxy's down. Disney, of course, is down just a tiny bit, but at a great buy-in. AMC's looking juicy. AMC's got some very nice pre-market price action, but we have to see how that plays out into the regular market hours, okay? That could go either way. You got Tesla down pre-market 1.78%. Tesla's down a little bit. Clean Spark sitting at $14.65, fantastic price. Took a huge fade pre-market down to $14.65. If you're not in Clean Spark, that's a good long-term play because they do sustainable crypto mining, believe it or not. I don't know if they're on Elon's radar, but they are one of those companies that are responsibly mining crypto. I believe they are between 90 and 95% carbon neutral. Got Nintendo sitting at $70.60, popped up a little bit on the pre-market. That usually fluctuates between 70 and 73. That could be a fantastic swing trade for you guys. Anytime it's near the $70 range, you may want to grab some shares, either for a long term or for a swing trade, meaning that you will only hold it for a couple weeks and take whatever profits on your gains there. I got Johnson & Johnson, which has done fantastic since I bought it. It's sitting at 170.22. It's sort of holding steady, not up and not down on the pre-market, just sort of holding steady. This has been a great stock pick. I wish I bought more of the J&J, but it is a little on the pricey side. I got Torchlight Energy Resources. It's at 192. They will be doing a merger soon, and they will be paying a dividend. Some good news coming with Torchlight. If you would like to invest in them, there is still time to do so to get in on that special merger acquisition thing they have, and you will get they will pay a special dividend for all the stockholders that had it before that merger. They are selling their oil portion of the company and getting into some sort of metal mining, I believe. Anyways, interesting company. I have 100 shares of that. I have 1 share of GME. It is sitting at 159.26. It is down almost 0.5%, but I could see that definitely having a good week. Of course, Dogecoin is looking juicy. Dogecoin is at 50 cents, and it's got a nice bull flag pattern lined up there. Looks like she's about to pop up to 52 or 53. Got Ethereum looking nice. Another bull flag pattern sitting at 3,477. Fantastic potential with Ethereum. I really, really like it. That's a Stock Mo favorite as well. So guys, if you want some Ethereum, I would grab that sooner than later. I would grab the Ethereum sooner or later. I really made some nice money on Ethereum. I was up way more, but I'm up $1,799 on Ethereum. I have 1 full coin that I bought when it was 1,672. That was a fantastic buy-in. Thank you to Stock Mo, because he did a video, and you guys might want to go check it out. It's called what would it take to become a crypto millionaire? How many Bitcoin? How many Ethereum? And he believed you would get there quicker using the Ethereum route. And I said, you know what? I had cashed out some stocks. I said, let me just get one whole Ethereum and let it do its thing. And I mean, that was an excellent choice. I'm not going to sell that. I really, really like that I have 1 full coin, because that could move up tremendously by the end of the year. And I may even add to that, because now with everything happened with Elon and Bitcoin, and people got freaked out. What do you think they did? They probably pulled a good chunk out of Bitcoin and said, hey, nobody's talking bad about Ethereum. Let me throw it into Ethereum, right? Not only that, but the technology is needed for a lot of these other things that they are doing in the blockchain, and it's just an important, one of the more important or top dog crypto coins that you can grab because of its utility. All right. Let's see what Palantir's doing. I love Palantir long term. I talked about Palantir months ago when it was down near $12 and some change. I was like, you guys might want to invest in this Palantir. It's down 1.84 pre-market. It's under the $20 price point. Great price, guys. If we get this, first of all, as you know, there's war in the Middle East. Okay, that is only going to probably get worse. God bless them, but it is going to probably get worse. And God forbid if any of these countries try to bring any of that confusion to the U.S. Or do anything. You're going to need that data software to collect the data on any type of terrorist or any other type of thing that may happen on U.S. soil. And the one company that is poised to do that would be Palantir. Some countries feel as though we are in a weakened state because of how we are handling the affairs with the borders and things of that nature. I'm not going to get into politics, but what I know for a fact is this data software is very, very crucial to help our country process and stay on top of any of these type of threats that may arise, right? Palantir's the one that's going to do it. That man that founded that company is absolutely brilliant. And the software is groundbreaking. It's fascinating what they're doing with Palantir. Big shout out to that. Stock pick. I have some in the webull. I do have some Palantir. I'm a little bit down on it at the moment, but very happy that I have it. That's one I don't mind holding on to. I really don't mind holding on to the Palantir. AMC's up nice, up 3.93 in the pre-market. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. I'm looking at getting more stable, solid stocks. If I buy anything right now, it's not going to be a high growth new stock that just came on the block. It's going to be one of these tried and true old heads. I was looking at the defense stocks. I saw an article about the good defense stocks to buy. Speaking again about this war that is breaking out. You know, these countries are testing each other. They're getting more and more bold, right? And the companies that would benefit from wartime are going to be some companies like Boeing, Northrop Grumman, I believe it's called General Dynamics, and there's ones I'm not thinking of, right? But you may want to look. Oh, Lockheed Martin, absolutely. But these stocks are on the pricey side, guys. But if you want to roll your money into some different stocks that will be stable and perhaps benefit from the unrest and the possibilities of war, you may want to take a look at some of these that I just mentioned. Boeing, I mean, they do more than make fighter jets. They also have a lot to do with the space industry. It's sitting. I mean, you're gonna pay a nice little pretty penny for it, but I don't think you would really be losing or risking a whole lot if you grab some Boeing. Looks like it opened at $228. Man, I remember when Boeing was around $100 a share, and everybody's like, "Oh, Boeing's losing money. The planes have issues. Blah blah blah." Guess what? At wartime, Boeing's going to be a boss. Boeing's going to be a boss in the future. And if they ever do this supersonic travel, these supersonic jets that fly you from LA to Tokyo in like 2 hours, it's going to be a company like Boeing. And I hear this guy on YouTube, his name's Think Smart Brother. He's always saying Rolls Royce, but he says Rolls Royce. Invest in Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce got blown off the map. Like Rolls Royce, first of all, Rolls Royce does not any longer make the Rolls Royce vehicles. What they do is they make parts for airliners and things like that. And for some reason, he thinks they may profit. Might be something to look into. I have not done a deep dive on Rolls Royce recently. But it is very cheap and it's something you might want to look at. I really like his channel because he's a huge bull for Dogecoin, and I love his videos on Dogecoin. However, he does do quite a few videos on Rolls Royce. Looks like Doge is taking a little fade. When Doge fades under, I would say, under 49, I'm adding to my position on Doge because it's just going to go well over 50 cents in my personal opinion. Alright guys, so we've been on here for a while now, 45 minutes. It's been great chatting with you, showing you some thoughts and ideas that I had. Don't forget to smash the like button if you watch the replay. Really appreciate you guys for that. Happy Monday. Have an amazing trading week. I will see you guys very soon.